Picture this, you're a 16-year-old bandit living in the wasteland known as Diablo Desert with your cat, Puar, who can talk and fly and shapeshift. While scouting, Puar spots a couple of strangers roaming the scorching hot desert, and the two of you make your move. As you approach, you see a young boy with a tail and a small pig man. This'll be an easy score. Armed with a sword and your superpowered cat, you confront the two travelers. The pigman and Puar seem to even recognize each other. They went to the same shapeshifting school or some shit. But that doesn't matter. You tell the kid and the pig to hand over any valuables they have, and you'll be on your way. However, they refuse. So, you're compelled to cut them down. As you draw your sword and threaten the duo, the pig hides and the child prepares to fight. You never liked robbing kids, but it's a kill or be killed world. So, you begin fighting the preteen, and you're obviously taking it completely seriously, showing off flashy moves and giving 100% effort. Though the kid just dodges and weaves everything with ease, and even lands the first shot with his magical power pole, an artifact that extends to great lengths, an artifact you want. You pull off your special move, the Wolf Fang Fist, and pummel the kid, channeling your inner abusive drunk energy. The kid is knocked into a pile of rubble and knocked unconscious. You continue your robbery and force the pigman to hand over his valuables. As you do so, the spiky-haired shit stain exits the rubble and begins fighting you once more. As you fight, you're stopped dead in your tracks when you hear and see a woman. Not just any woman, but a really, and I mean fucking really hot woman. You fall to the ground and converse with Puar. The cat should know that you've always had trouble around beautiful women. Why the hell didn't he warn you? You fly off on your hover scooter without further word to the duo you tried to rob. Thus, my long-winded intro ends, and the depressing story of Yamcha begins.
Wait, you didn't mention Yamcha.
I mean, he dies, but... See, after he found out that my mother was pregnant with Vegeta's child, he sort of...
Dark.
Later that evening, you decide to sneak into the camp of your would-be victims, and you overhear them talking about the Dragon Balls, magical orbs that can grant wishes when all 7 are gathered together. You then decide to steal the wish orbs so you can make the totally relatable wish of overcoming your anxiety around women. However, when you go to steal the orbs, they're a lot softer than you thought they'd be. Squishy, too. It doesn't matter. You yank the blanket off the covered orbs, only to see straight titty. Just pure, uncovered, Bulma titty. Turns out, you were just accidentally molesting the blue-haired girl from earlier. This discovery puts you in a daze as you slump out of their camp with a confused and defeated boner. You return to your hideout and sleep for the night, ready to strike again the next day. And boy, oh boy, do you fucking strike hard, man. Launching a goddamn rocket from a rocket launcher at the trio of travelers as they ride in a van. The child from before then exits the van and challenges you to another fight, getting the better of you once more and knocking out one of your teeth with a kick, causing you to retreat for a third time. And if baseball has taught you anything, it's 3 strikes, then you're out. Is what you would be saying if you weren't a slimy little bastard. With the knowledge that you can't best this damn monkey kid, you instead plot a scheme that allows the trio of travelers to collect the 7 balls for you. So, you return to the group and offer up a car with a tracking device in it. Though, obviously, they don't know about the fucking tracking device. The group accepts, none the wiser to your dastardly, and dare I say, genius scheme. You then trail behind the car, keeping your distance and biding your time. And as you do so, a small girl catches your eye, seeing the child destroy a massive dinosaur with ease. You approach the girl, but before you can do anything, the kid attacks you out of fear. So, you attack back, knocking her unconscious, and heading on your way once more. having no idea of the consequences that'll follow. Anyways, you get back on track. Following the trio of Dragon Ball hunters, you arrive nearby Fire Mountain and sneak closer to the trio, overhearing a conversation between that kid from earlier, Goku, and the Ox King, the ruler of Fire Mountain. The Ox King is asking Goku if he'd seen his missing daughter and shows a picture to him, and that's when you realize that girl from earlier, the one you absolutely knocked right the fuck out, she's the daughter of the Ox King, Princess Chi-Chi. You then rush right the hell back to the area where you encountered Chi-Chi and profusely apologize to the kid, making up an embarrassing lie and saying that you only did it all out of love, and that you didn't know how to express your feelings to the girl. You know, a totally normal thing for a 16-year-old to say to a 12-year-old. Not weird at all, Yamcha. Well, I mean, I guess you fucking had to make up that lie, and in doing so, you're able to overhear a conversation between Goku and Chi-Chi, and you see Chi-Chi pull on Goku's tail, an action that seems to cause the poor monkey kid great discomfort. Perfect. You know his weakness now. No more will you be smacked around by a tiny twerp like him. Next opportunity you get, you're grabbing that fucking tail. You then return to Fire Mountain, lurking in the shadows, and you catch wind of yet another interaction, seeing the Ox King, Chi-Chi, Goku, the pigman from earlier, aka Oolong, the blue-haired girl, aka Bulma, and the legendary martial artist, Master Roshi, who apparently trained the Ox King and Goku's grandfather, Grandpa Gohan. You then bear witness to Master Roshi's ultimate attack, the Kamehameha Wave, a move that the Master hoped would put out the flames of Fire Mountain, and he succeeded, putting the flames out for good, and destroying the castle residing atop the mountain in the process. But hey, you win some, you lose some. After this astonishing feat, Roshi then offers to train Goku, a gesture that totally doesn't make you jealous or anything. The group then departs once more, and you're quick on their tail. As you travel, you open up to Puar, who's still there by the way. I'm just barely gonna mention this little shit in the video as I don't like Puar. Fuck you, Puar. Anyways, you open up to Puar, saying that Bulma, the blue-haired girl, has a cute voice. A little while later, you follow Goku, Oolong, and Bulma into a town, where you witness Bulma get turned into a carrot, I guess, by a rabbit dude in sunglasses, Monster Carrot, the leader of the rabbit mob. You then order Puar to shapeshift and save Bulma, cause yeah, remember that cat can fucking shapeshift? Yeah. Anyway, as you take out a few henchmen displaying your totally awesome Yamcha moves, patent pending, you then fight alongside Goku and Puar, defeating Monster Carrot and recovering the carified Bulma. You then hide with the speed of 1,000 blue hedgehogs as Bulma is transformed back into her normal self. The girl then says how upset she is that you disappeared so quickly. God fucking damn it, Yamcha. If you weren't such a pussy, you'd be getting some pussy. But instead, you hide from possibly the only woman who's ever gonna like you. Get over yourself, man, and just fucking talk to Bulma, dude. Yeah, I know, you're not going to. Not yet, at least. Another undisclosed amount of time passes, and you're still trailing the group, and you watch on as the group is ambushed by a dog man in a weird flying death machine. The dog steals the group's Dragon Balls and flies away, leading you to finally step in and tag along with the group, giving them a ride. With your combined effort, you track down the gang who stole the balls, the Pilaf gang. Shortly after entering Pilaf's castle, you're trapped in a dungeon with the rest of the group. Goku then attempts to copy Master Roshi's Kamehameha technique from before, and the kid actually does it, blasting a hole through the wall just in time for you to witness Pilaf summon the wish-granting dragon known as Shinron. Puar and Oolong then shift into bats and interrupt Pilaf's wish, with Oolong making the ultimate wish for a pair of women's panties. A man of real culture. However, this move exposes everyone's position, leading to your capture once more. Only this time, you're put in a cell that's built to trap in the heat from sunlight. This means the next day, when the sun rises, you'll be cooked alive within a few hours. After shitting your pants with the rest of the group, you notice Goku acting a little weird. He's staring directly at the full moon, and he's lacking his usual energetic and fun bravado. Before you can think on this any further, the child then strikes the fear of Sun Wukong into you as he transforms into a massive ape, destroying the cell and bringing you straight to PP Pants City. You then watch on as Goku goes on a rampage, unable to control his Grade 8 powers. Noticing an unconscious and immobile Bulma, you're forced to overcome your fears and pick Bulma up alongside Oolong, in order to bring them to safety. Shortly after this, Goku's rampage leads him straight back to you, but before he's able to crush Bulma and the others, you grab hold of his tail, keeping him immobilized long enough for that annoying waste of a character, Puar, to shapeshift into a gigantic pair of scissors, cutting off Goku's tail, and reverting him back to his normal, fun-loving self. You and the gang then rest, and the next day, now that the balls can't be used again for a while, and now that you've seemingly conquered your fears without the help of magic, you part ways, leaving with your now girlfriend, Bulma, as Goku flies off to train with Master Roshi. After a few peaceful months with Bulma, Oolong, and Puar, you head off into the wilderness to train for an upcoming event, the World Martial Arts Tournament, the most prestigious battleground for warriors around the world to test their might in a competition of strength and combat ability. You train like hell for a month, going off grid and completely channeling your inner monkey man as you live in the wilderness. When you finally return, you save Bulma from an oncoming bus, and your girlfriend is pissed. Rightfully so. I mean, your shit-ass disappeared for over a month without so much as a goodbye letter. Perfect boyfriend behavior, Yamcha. Nice going, dude. Regardless, you're still fine and not getting dumped. Yet, you clean yourself up for the tournament, committing the grave sin of cutting your precious hair and turning into this monstrosity. You then see Goku at the tournament grounds, and you meet up with him, and you meet his new friend slash training partner slash bromosexual life partner, Krillin. After a bit of friendly conversation and catching up, the tournament begins, and you make your way through the preliminary matches, taking out your opponents with ease. However, when you finally make it to the quarterfinals, you're faced by your toughest opponent yet, Jackie Chun, and unluckily for you, you're overly confident in this match, believing an old man to be an easy fight. And my god, were you wrong, buddy.
Allow me to present you with this refreshing winter breeze. How did you like it?
Just like that, you're eliminated from the tournament, defeated by a soon-to-be nursing home resident. Though, you're not as disappointed as you could be. Somehow, you're still fine with how this turned out, and you continue watching the tournament, rooting for Goku all the way. You even start to suspect that Jackie Chun is Master Roshi, but that thought is quickly dispelled when you see Roshi in the crowd. Eventually, Goku's fight with Jackie Chun comes in the finals. After a spectacle of a fight, Goku sees the full moon, the trigger for his ape transformation. But, just like you, the boy is bested by Jackie Chun even while in his ape form. And you even believe Goku to be dead until he emerges shortly after. But, unlike you, Goku wasn't disappointed in the slightest by his loss. He seems excited by the idea of stronger and stronger warriors out there, an inspiration to us all. You then return to your home in West City with Bulma and deal with a few relationship issues, with Goku himself even accusing you of being a shitty boyfriend, which you admit to. While on your way to properly apologize to Bulma, you save a seemingly helpless girl from some goons, but you eventually realize the girl to be a thief looking looking to steal the Dragon Balls. You best her in one-on-one combat, but Bulma intervenes, hurling a piece of fucking furniture at you with the strength of 100 men as Bulma misinterpreted your fight for something steamier. This blunder gives the thief a chance to tie you up and steal the balls. She then reveals that she planted a bomb nearby, which totally doesn't scare you or anything. After the thief leaves, you escape your bindings and help Goku defuse the bomb and retrieve the stolen balls. You're then swiftly dumped by Bulma due to all of the misunderstandings and your shitty behavior. You stew in your own shit for a hot minute before being informed that Goku needs help taking down an entire army. You rush to him in an airship along with some other fighters, only to discover that Goku done cucked all of you and already defeated the army by himself. Well, shit. I never thought I'd see the day where a 12-year-old blue balls a grown-ass man, a pig, 2 women, a cat, an old pervert, a turtle, and a short, bald monk all at once. But hey, when oolongs fly, I guess. After this interaction, you accompany Goku and Krillin to a place called Fortune Teller Baba's Palace in order to meet with the fortune teller, Baba, so she can reveal the location of the final Dragon Ball. Only she requires you to best her champions in combat in order to receive a fortune telling, so you beat her first warrior after some quick thinking on Krillin's part, but you're then defeated by her second fighter and saved by Goku, and the boy then goes on to one-shot each champion, outclassing you and blue-balling you once again. Only it's not a complete fucking loss for you because, despite your lackluster performance, Master Roshi accepts you as a student, vowing to train you just as he's been training Goku and Krillin, so maybe you'll be able to catch up to Goku now. After all, he's only a kid. He can't be that far ahead of you in strength, right? You then train for the next 3 years alongside Goku and Krillin when finally the 3 of you are able to compete in another World Martial Arts tournament. While waiting for the tournament to start proper, you're marked by some 3-eyed prick from the Crane School, Tien Shinhan. Who does this asshole think he is? Just wait until he gets a taste of your wolf-fang fist, Mr. Yamcha. You won't even need to wait that long as you quickly find out that you're gonna fight the Triclops in the first match. As you fight, the bald bastard seems to be evenly matched with you, but you have a secret move in your back pocket. Time to unleash your new ultimate move, the Wolf-Fang Blowing Wind. Only it doesn't work. Tien avoids the attack and strikes back. Even when you pull out the titular Kamehameha wave, it doesn't do shit and Tien just deflects it back towards you. Then, after you jump into the air to avoid your own attack, Tien knocks you unconscious. You wake up in a hospital bed sometime later with a broken leg surrounded by friends. You're then forced to stay in the hospital for the remainder of the matches, but luckily, you're able to make it to Goku's final match against Tien. Good. If anyone is gonna avenge you, it'll be Goku. Yeah, that kid is undefeatable. Well, never mind. Goku got his shit rocked, just not as hard as you did. Well, at least Tien actually seems like he's ready to be a good person now. He even fucking apologizes to you like a real grown adult. You accept the apology and vow to beat Tien in the next tournament. Only this time, you'll fight as friends. Besties even. Bromosexual life partners, if you will. Anyways, you return home, and not too long after, you find out about some tomfoolery going on with some demons. But, since you got your leg smashed in by Tien, you're powerless to help, for the most part. Being forced to the sidelines once again, a running trend it seems. Krillin is killed, Master Roshi, Chaozu too, and when you're attacked by one of the demons that killed your friends, you're nearly killed yourself due to your battered leg. But the demon flies off out of nowhere without a word, leaving you alive and stunned. After regrouping with your comrades, you watch a TV broadcast of the person behind everything. King Piccolo. The Demon King wannabe announces his takeover of the world capital, and you rush off to help Tien fight the demon, believing Goku to be dead. With Bulma and Launch by your side, you make your way to the battlefield. And don't ask why I forgot to mention Launch until right now. If you know, you know. When you arrive to Tien's location, you find the warrior beaten to near death, yet he seems happy. He informs you that Goku is alive, and the kid defeated Piccolo, once again leaving you out of most of the action. The running trend continues. You then return to Master Roshi's island and home, Kame House, and Goku shows up soon after to retrieve his power pole and proudly announce that he'll be training with Kami from now on. You know, Kami, Earth's guardian and Demon King Piccolo's good half. Basically God. So yeah, Goku's gonna go train with a fucking deity. Cool. Well, since everyone else has been revived and the status quo has returned, it's time to hunker down and train harder than you've ever trained in your life, damn it. Next time you see Goku, next World Tournament, you're gonna finally prove yourself. You might not win, but you're gonna make it to the finals with Goku, even if it's the last thing you do. You are Yamcha motherfucking no last name, and you are gonna win. For once in your damn life, you're gonna win it all. But first, it's training time. You train with Tien, Krillin, and Chaozu for a while before eventually going your own ways to train on your own for yet another 3 years, gaining a few badass battle scars in the process. You then show up to the World Martial Arts Tournament once more, reuniting with all of your friends, even being caught completely off guard by how beefy and tall Goku has gotten. But at the end of the day, he's still the same old Goku, just as naive and happy as the kid you knew before. As you wait for the tournament to begin, you notice some woman acting really strangely around Goku. Maybe she has a crush or something? Oh wait, it's that girl from before, Chi-Chi, and she's claiming that Goku promised to marry her all those years ago? Wow, that's a pretty stupid decision, Goku. It was pretty locked into a marriage that soon in life, eh? I guess it doesn't matter for you, Yamcha. It's not your problem. All you care about right now is hanging out with your friends and proving yourself in the fights to come. And, at first, it looks like you're doing just that. You make your way to the quarterfinals with ease, only to be faced with a wave of nostalgia as you fight an old man named Hero. You then have a stunning battle with the man, even catching him off guard with your new special move, the Spirit Ball. But somehow, Hero recovers, and God damn it, he defeats you, man. Just like everyone else, Yamcha. You don't get one goddamn real win in this entire show. Fuck! You were the chosen one, Yamcha. The chosen one.
I don't mean to be pushy, I just appreciate knowing the identity of one of the greatest opponents I've ever faced.
All will be revealed in time.
I know you, Kami.
Wait, you're not pissed? You ain't upset? No anger? But you lost. Again. I guess you're right. Winning doesn't matter. It's not everything. You don't have to be the best. You just have to keep improving yourself. And I guess you did prove yourself in the end, didn't you, Yamcha? Psych! That's what I would be saying if you fucking won, idiot, but you didn't, dumbass, you fucking lost, you fucked nerd. You then watch on with your loser friends as the tournament continues, and eventually, the real winner, Goku's final match, comes with, wait, holy shit, is that King Piccolo? Well, technically, it's Piccolo's son, the reincarnation, clone? He's something that came out of Demon King Piccolo, and that's all that matters. You watch on as Goku battles with Piccolo Jr., and the two are clearly evenly matched in raw strength, but Goku still pulls out a win with a headbutt to Piccolo Jr.'s stomach. Only, unlike his father, Jr. doesn't die, and the demon flies off, swearing his revenge. A few weeks later, you've gotten back together with Bulma again. Goku's wedding to Chi-Chi goes off without a hitch. Everyone's happy, and all is right in the world. For now.
It's Yamcha! That's right. Don't worry, guys. We worked ourselves half to death with our training. so I know that as long as we stick together, we'll take on these Saiyans, and we will win!
Well, that's gonna do it for this part. If you want to see part 2 where I cover Yamcha's time in Z and Super, then leave a like, comment, and maybe subscribe while you're down there. And if you really enjoyed this video, then you might enjoy my other Dragon Ball videos in the same style, like my Frieza videos or my Cell video. Though if you really enjoyed, then consider hitting that join button next to the subscribe button to show me further support. You know, if you got $1 to blow on some random dude on the internet. Anyways, that's all for me today. Merry Christmas, happy birthday, and goodbye. Mwah.
If you're skeptical, the wasteland bandit takes advantage of weakness and rakes up damage. Try and take his planet, get your whole gang blitzed. You've got no chance to stand against the Wolfang fist, but thanks for the tip. You show me what I should be wishing for, cause honestly I ain't scared of these bitches anymore. I'll bring you back so you'll get bodied again. Yeah, Gohan probably my kid, and shouts to Yamcha Tien for life.